When you go to look to raise capital or sell the business, one of the things that a buyer or investor is going to look at is your customer concentration. How much revenue do you get from a small number of clients? So if your top 5 clients generates 80% of your revenue, that's a risk. Because if any one of those clients were to disappear for whatever reason, then you would lose a big chunk of revenue. And that causes risk for the buyer or investor. I've seen examples where I've had clients where they have one client that's 80% of their revenues, and they tried for 3 years to raise capital and couldn't. Now, that wasn't the only reason, but that was a big factor in hampering their ability to raise growth capital. One of the things that you can do is look to obviously add more clients would be great, but maybe there's other things that you can sell into that client base so that you can divvy up that client into smaller pieces so that you can segment those revenues so that they're not all concentrated in one product or one service. So while you're still concentrated in one client, at least you're expanding the offering to that client in such a way that if one piece goes away, the other pieces stay. So you have to think creatively, and you have to think about what does it mean in terms of risk to the buyer or investor, and what can I do as a CEO to mitigate that risk?